This is a short story. It's about the origins and the development of our spinning globe. It's fiction, but there may be some truth that gets squeezed in between the fiction. Our kind. Nim. Here I stand, 8 feet tall, and with 33 degrees of knowledge running along my spine. Secret knowledge, handed to me by the gods themselves. They know everything, or rather everything that they know, but that is a lot. Those of us, like me, born of a certain blood, those of us with the extra genes and the larger craniums, have received all of this knowledge. I am Nim from Sumer, and it's 2,000 years since the gods procreated my race. We are favoured, and in return we call upon the lesser beings to worship the gods. This is easily done. We, the enlightened Cro-Magnons, find no problem in invented various belief systems. My cousins in the 4 corners of the earth do likewise. Each region's version differs significantly, even though they all worship the same gods. We are as clever as we look. We plan far into the future. When the regions move closer, as travel becomes more sophisticated, the variant religions will meet each other. Arguments and fighting will ensue. The unknowing populations will be in a permanently near or actual state of war and of stubborn confusion. We ourselves will laugh and will be very much entertained by their foolishness. We will, of course, arm both sides for a price. We will have no particular interest except to collect the interest. We will feed and prosper on their entanglements. Our future is great. We will order the construction of a tower that reaches towards the sun. We will reduce the ordinary human speech to babble. We will own most of the gold and silver. Even now, we invent weapons of poisonous powders and machines that can throw great boulders many miles. We are very patient. When precious metals are matched by paper, we will print the paper with our own designs of occult symbolism. We will hide our influence in plain sight and snigger at the blindness of the masses. But here I'm getting ahead of myself and must take a step back. Already we own more than we can spend. Our knowing converts to power, like our sun and water converts to the tree of life. It is nature. We praise water especially. One day we will invent electrolysis and fuel horseless chariots at fantastic speeds. Sorry, too far forward again. Understanding the true nature of nature enables us to perform conjuring tricks with nature. We can turn water into wine. We can walk on water. We can raise huge stones with the sounds of trumpets. Who will build the pyramids? We will. The gods often talk of the necessity of inverting science to confuse, for the mass of their subjects have been made potentially too intelligent. Only yesterday I listened to the gods toying with the idea of teaching a false idea of the earth itself. They considered making a new belief, that the earth is round, like the sun and the moon, and that the sun, which is, after all, a god, could be promoted to the centre of everything. Oh, how they laughed their heads off at the thought of this, and then carried on partying as if there was no tomorrow. But I think that this is going too far. The people are not that bright, it's true, but they're not that stupid. Not yet, anyway. News is that the gods are to be leaving Earth for another place. Not tomorrow, but soon enough. This will be a challenge for my kind. Can we manage the project without them? Of course we can. We of the chosen genes have both the wisdom and the experience. The truth is that the gods have played a secondary role for these last generations. I say this very quietly, and we'll hide this essay in a secret place. We will manage things very well indeed, from the perspective of an all-seeing eye, from the top of a mountain and in the sunshine of heaven upon the earth. When the gods leave, the mighty, such as I, will reign as kings. I will wear a golden crown in this life or in the next, for my lineage ensures my reincarnated return. Thus for me it is not only a wonderful life, but it will be a wonderful abundance of new lives too.